For the past few days, I've been dreaming very often, which was quite extraordinary for me since I rarely had dreams. And every dream was familiar. I am walking in the woods at night with my dog Sparky right beside me. Just me, going and going and going, straight forward. This dream was really weird. One night I fell asleep after a lot of studying since I was still going to college that time. I had exams next week, so I was only studying. It was around 1:30 when I heard Sparky bark. I ignored it as I thought it would probably be a cat. Sparky slept next to the big window, which was facing the backyard where cats sometimes pass by. I was finally drifting to bed when I heard Sparky coming into my room and jumping on my bed. I let him sleep there since it was quite cold in the room and I was pretty sleepy to take him downstairs. I was walking in the woods, but Sparky wasn't there. I heard a bark and a few cries of my dog coming from an unknown area. I shouted Sparky's name, but no response. Not even a single bark. I kept walking straight forward. And then, I noticed something lying on the ground, with a small pool of blood. Near the pool, it was Sparky. His limbs were all cut off and thrown away in different directions. His head was sliced off in half, and blood was coming out everywhere. I was so scared I started running. I heard the wind howl into my ears and shivers covered my body. Then I saw a silhouette near the trees. Its eyes were white and dull. The creature opened its mouth and smiled. Its smile was so crooked and creepy, just like psychopaths. It started walking towards me, as I was screaming to myself, "Wake up! Wake up!" Eventually I woke up covered in sweat, screaming. I look around in my room and notice a small shine of light coming from outside. I ignored it and went back to sleep. I was walking in the woods. The cold was chilling. I was lost. There was no social light, and the woods seemed quiet. I was looking for something, but wasn't sure for what. I heard someone walking. I thought it was just my imagination, but I doubt so. I decided to go back, even though I didn't know where I was. I turned around, and it was behind me the whole time. The creature that killed Sparky. I heard it breathe slowly. Its crooked smile appears again, and its head turns at me. My heart suddenly came to a stop. It opens its mouth and says 2 words. Sleep tight. My eyes wide open. I tried to move my hand, but I'm paralyzed. Sparky is nowhere to be found. I feel like somebody's pushing me down to the bed. I can barely breathe, and my eyes start to water. I was terrified. And then my nightmare comes to life. There he is. At my door, staring at me with its crooked smile. It starts walking towards me as its smile gets bigger and bigger. I hear faint barks. Dead barks of Sparky, who he has holding on his hands. He tosses him and smiles even wider. I tried to scream, but something didn't let me to, as if I was muted. The creature started breathing loudly. It came over to my bed and looked at me smiling. It bent over my bed and looked at me. I felt its breath on my cheek, like ice cold. It smiled one last time and whispered to my ear.